have something special. You have greatness within you. And we're so glad that you join us each day, Monday through Friday, from 2 o'clock until 4 o'clock. And we take time to talk about and reflect on and engage in conversations and listen to stories from you about your life, and also engage you and invite you to become a part of a conversation of things and various topics that we talk about of interest to you. And one of the things that Dave talked about, that he went through an experience in his life of losing everything that he'd accumulated financially, and made a lot of mistakes, and he decided to do what Robert Schuller called to turn those lemons into lemonade. He made a change. He decided to take his life into another direction. And he said he just got to a point where he was sick and tired of being sick and tired. Have you ever been there? Have you ever done that? And as a result of that, he crafted and created a career and a life for himself, created a national brand, and changing people's lives and their financial status and how they see themselves, giving them hope and giving them methods on how they could change their finances. My question to you, a moment of change up. Have you had one? And what was that change up for you? What was that change up when you decided, as Dave did, when you decided, hey, I want to do something about this, not just talk about this, or I'm going to take a different direction for my life, not just sit around and complain about my situation. A moment of change up. Has that happened to you? And if so, I want to hear your story. Or maybe you're stuck. I want to hear your story as well, because when you call in, we will work with you to get unstuck, because that's why we're here. That's what this program is designed to do, to help you get unstuck if you are there, to help you act on those ideas that's in your mind, to break the back of procrastination. And we've all done that. Many people hold back on themselves. I did that for several years myself, did not do what I wanted to do and what I felt in my heart, because I didn't think that I could do it. In fact, I don't think I even considered doing it. I just spent the majority of my time and my energy talking about my situation, complaining about my situation, but not becoming an active force to address my situation. It's easy to talk about it. It's easy to complain. It's easy to point a finger, but ultimately I had 3 fingers pointing back at myself. I used the excuse that I don't have a college education, that I don't have the money, I don't have the resources. Oh, I tried that before and it didn't work, and I tried that before and that did not work. I was using all of those excuses. I want to hear from you. The number to call is 888-539-2980. 888-539-2980. I want to hear from you. That moment of change up for you, that moment where you just got to a place and you said, you know what, I'm going to do this. I've been thinking about this for a long time. This has been my heart. It's been in my spirit, and I have got to do it. I've got to make a move. I'm done. Have you ever been there where you just said, I'm done? Let me tell you, when people change, when people have a change up, that moment of decision, when you get to a place where you say to yourself, I've had it, that's when people move. When you get to that point, when you say, I've had it, I'm done, I have got to do this, I'm going to do this, I can't, I'm dying if I don't, I've got to do this. Have you ever been there? The number to call is 888-539-2980. I want to hear from you, because I know you can identify with me. I know you can feel me in your heart. And some of you right there, that moment of decision. Some of you are just listening as observers, and this is your moment of decision too. You're going to make a decision right now. Sometimes we do that in relationships where we're dying together rather than living together. Sometimes we do that on a job where just thinking about coming to work on Sunday, after 60 minutes, you get a migraine headache, and you just say, I just can't do it. They might have to come out and pull you out of the parking lot to come in. No, I can't do it. If you ever been there, I've done that. I said, I sat in the parking lot of the place where I was working. I had to call on Jesus and Yahweh and Allah and Melchizedek and everybody to get me out of the car to go in one more time. 888-539-2980. That's 888-539-2980. That's 888-539-2980. I want to hear from you. I want you to call, and let's have a conversation about that moment where you had a change up. Because when you change, you go up. When you're willing to give up what you have for what you know you must do. See, most people go through life doing the things they feel they need to do, but you got to that point where you say, you know what? I've got to do what I'm called to do. I've got to live my making. You were not born to work for a living, but to live your making, and living your making will make your living. That's what happened for Dave Ramsey. He went through that experience, and that experience of losing everything, creating wealth, and losing it in real estate. It created this life here. It created a new life for himself, but he had to make the decision. I'm done. I've had it. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Laverne and Donnie, I want to thank you so much. And I want you to tell me your story, Laverne, as you share with us. Yes.
I'm just trying so hard to get myself where I can navigate to do what I just want to do. And I just don't understand how I cannot attain that. You know, I tried to.
What's blocking you? What is blocking you, Laverne?
I'm sorry?
What's blocking you from doing what it is you want to do?
I don't know what's blocking me. I can't figure that one out. I start off really, really good. I'm full of energy. You know, I try to network. I try to call people and say, hey, you know, how can I do this? How can I do that? And, you know, when I try to do it, I can obtain some of the things, but I can't put it in motion to make those things work.
When you say you try and you call people and you tell them what it is you're going to do and you initiate some action in the direction of your dream, what is the dream and goal that you have?
I'm sorry, what is what now?
What is the goal, a dream that you want to achieve?
The goal that I have is just to help others. I'm very, everyone's there. I'm motivated to them. I'm always positive. You know, it's never looked like it's raining over my head, but believe me, it's always raining over my head. I just try not to let it get to me. Mm-hmm. However, I want to help people. I want to work with communities, people in need, those type of things. So I wind up going to get a degree in community counseling psychology. I have my master's in that. And I still can't attain those type of positions.
So you're looking for, hold this a minute. So I'm trying to get clarity.
What do I do?
Laverne, I'm trying to get clarity.
Yes.
So you're looking for a job in the area so that you can help people and you can use your degree?
Yes. And I work for social services. I've been working for them for 12 years. And I'm just like...
Okay, I want you to hold on, Laverne. Laverne, you're going to get a breakthrough. I want you to hold on just for a moment. We're going to take care of commercial, and we'll be right back with you. Laverne is going to get unstuck. I want you to listen to this. We invite you to join us. Call